Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Capricorns, please, and the person coming towards you in love. All right, so we have an Emperor, so possibly an Aries headed your way. They're also showing up as the Eight of Cups, so this could be somebody who is moving towards you. Maybe they're like in the process of a move, like moving house or like moving jobs, like the new boss or the new person in the office, something like that. All right, they're viewing you as the Ten of Swords, and we see the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you, this could be somebody too who has been waiting for you to go through some type of ending, or maybe you've had an ending with this person. We see the Two of Pentacles, so this person might be a little bit on the fence about reaching out to you, Capricorn, because they might be fearing some type of rejection, but I do feel like they're going to do it anyways. Like this Emperor is definitely going to step up and take the lead. You know, this is somebody who's adventurous, they're fun, they're exciting to be around. Okay, and we see the Three of Swords. Some of my Capricorns, I'm not going to lie, this could be somebody here that wants to heal things with you. Okay, or this person is walking away from a very painful situation, so some sort of loss or some sort of betrayal. Okay, again, it could be with work or it could be within their personal relationships. This person, you know, I feel like they might look or act a little bit younger than they are. This person has a lot of energy. I think they're sexy, they're fun. I get this person is really into music is what I'm seeing, or they might really enjoy dancing. This person definitely wants to either heal drama or conflict with you, Capricorn, or they're really ready to be done with any type of drama after what they've been through, okay? So let's see, how else will my Capricorns be able to identify this person? How else will my Capricorns be able to identify this person? Okay, they could be a Cancer, have Cancer placements, strong cardinal energy like yourself, with Aries and Cancer coming through. They're ruled by water, they're sensitive, okay? They're nurturing, they're loving, they're romantic. They also have strong earth in their chart, or just they embody this earthy energy. So being very practical, you know, being very, you know, down to earth, you know, their work and stability are a high priority to them. And we see karmic soulmate. So don't be scared by this message here. You're meant to learn lessons and help each other evolve. Now that doesn't mean that it's not going to last, and it doesn't mean that these lessons have to be hard or difficult lessons. You know, this karmic soulmate energy can be somebody you end up marrying, and they teach you that you can trust again, or they teach you, you know, to love again, right? And we see here that this person is wealthy. They have a lot to offer. They've worked hard. I do think this person has like a good job, or they receive like recognition from, you know, from their job or for what they do. Okay, so this is definitely somebody quite successful. And it's interesting because I just posted the Cancer reading, and the title that I put on it was like, who's this wealthy business person coming your way? And it might be the same for Capricorn. So remember, Cancer is your, you know, is your opposite sign, and we get Cancerian energy there. So you might want to check that reading out if you feel called to. But anyway, we have the Eight of Cups. So you are going to meet this person during some type of move or some sort of life change when they're walking away from maybe uncertainty. Okay, I feel like they do know what they want now, whereas they may not have, you know, but prior to meeting you or prior to this new sort of stage in life that they're in. This person may be a writer. Now that could be what they do for a living. You know, they may have published something here, but I'm also seeing with this writer energy that, you know, they could be somebody who journals, or they journal a lot. It could be a love from long ago. So for some of you Capricorns, this is somebody that you have met before, or maybe even you dealt with a long time ago. But more so, I'm just getting there's going to be an energy here of this being a past life soulmate connection. There's going to be major attraction here between you and them. And we see this energy of Latin. So Latin energy, that could be you, it could be them, or there could be some sort of Latin connection, like you guys like to salsa dance or something like that, or merengue or bachata or something like that. So there could be some sort of Latin connection here for my Capricorns. Okay, let's see what else you may need to know here about this person. How else will my Capricorns be able to identify this person? Okay, so this is somebody who you already know. It doesn't necessarily mean they're an ex, but it's coming through too much for me to deny that this is somebody, my Capricorns, that you already know. They've had their eye on you. Now they're physically active, so you might know them from the gym or from like somewhere you go and do like, you go walking or hiking or something like that, a running club. They've been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months, so Capricorn, they're definitely around you. And they may have an odd numbered birth year. I'm seeing the number 5 or 7. Okay, and this person sings in the shower, so they are quite upbeat. That's my card of like somebody going to the gym. And we also see here that they wear a meaningful accessory often. Okay, it could be like, I'm seeing like a small bracelet, like a chain. Okay, all right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns. Also, it could be a bracelet that's like either leather or twine, but it has like a chain clasp. Interesting. Okay. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. This person is successful. They're a businessman or businesswoman. They're well-dressed, coming out twice. The initials, their initials, or prominent letters in their name could be I, Z, C, Q, N, and L. Ooh, and we get double initials. This has never happened. So you could find their name here even possibly in these letters. So I, Z, C, B, E, J, Q, N, L, Y, R, W, and U. All right. And we do see that this person is spiritual. A lot of you, I feel like this person attributes a lot of their success to, to their faith, to their spirituality. Okay. How they see you as the 10 of Swords. So some of you, you've had an ending here with this person, but I'm also seeing with the 10 of Swords, they know that you've been through a painful ending, or maybe they've been waiting for you to get that divorce or be single, okay? And we see the 6 of Pentacles, so they're seeing you as possibly giving them the cold shoulder. So some of you, they're a little bit pessimistic here, Capricorn, about whether or not you're going to give them a shot. Okay, and we see the Ace of Pentacles, but they're still going to go for it. I'm seeing double 7 of Pentacles coming through here. The 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles right next to the 7 of Pentacles. This person's going to come in and fight for this connection, or they're going to try to like heal conflict with you if it's somebody you know, because some of you, it is somebody you've dealt with before. But I'm seeing here, like, you're giving this person the cold shoulder, but they still have hope. They still have faith. They still feel like, you know what, this can really be something. So this is somebody who is quite optimistic, Capricorn, and I also think they're quite self-assured. Let's see what they really, really love about you. What is it this person really, really loves about my Capricorns? Okay, so they love the way you communicate. You both might be writers, okay, whether you both are journalers, or you might write really long messages to one another, or you both might be into like reading, okay, like, you have some of the same, authors that you like to read. But yeah, this person loves the way you communicate. They might even compliment you on your handwriting. And this person feels like they can trust you, Capricorn. So they see that you're considerate of other people's feelings and you honor trust. So they're definitely seeing you as trustworthy. And when I cut the deck, we have femme fatale coming through. So they're going to be extremely, extremely attracted to you. Now, the type of relationship it's going to be, it's one, it may be one that you've been waiting for. I almost feel like, too, this person has been waiting for you to either, to shoot their shot, or for you to become single or something like that. It is a connection that's going to require patience. We do see rejection. Some of you have rejected this person in the past. Others of you, this person is walking away from someone or something to come towards you because they're choosing you. And we see that this is someone new coming into your life. Okay, so this is somebody new coming into your life. Some of you, again, you might have a choice. You might friend zone someone to be with this person, okay? But if you feel like this person is non-committal, you might friend zone them. Or if you feel like they're reluctant to share their feelings or they're not open enough with you, you may say goodbye. So for some of you, this may not lead to long-term, okay? But for others of you, let's see what other advice and guidance Spirit has about this connection. So it really just sort of depends, like, you know, is there more to this than just that physical attraction? And if this is a past person coming towards you, you know, do you even want to be romantically involved with them? But since the intentions for this reading is your next romantic partner, I do think there's going to be something here between the two of you. All right, so let's see. So Spirit's saying pay attention to the signs and the clues. Okay, and just if this person gives you butterflies, that's great, but also just check in and see, like, do you want the same things? Do you have the same values? All right, and we see freedom. So healthy space and room to breathe is going to be important in this connection, because I could see some jealousy arising. Okay, and we see friendly support. So, and we see disguise. So this person is definitely somebody who has hidden feelings for you, but I do feel like there's a little bit of a warning here in this message, Capricorn, that, like, just make sure that there's enough substance, that you two really, like, want the same things. Because I do see there's this possibility of friend zoning this person, you know, and making sure that, you know, that you take your time to get to know this person, because there are many levels to them with this disguise energy. And some of you, you've been apart from this person for a while, and distance is really bringing you some clarity. Maybe you're in separation from this person, so it feels like you've got a really big decision to make, and Spirit's telling you just not to rush into it, okay? So Capricorns, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.